Selena. It's a bad baby. Oak Cliff girl. Can't make you change my world. Damn, you're so fine, girl. Oak Cliff girl. Put them wheels on and roll.
Welcome to Selena's Couch, where you are welcome to be free to be yourself. So you can lay your head on my couch, on my pillows.
We can do whatever we want to do now. I'm in my bag right now, and I got a feeling, babe. Yeah, you're gonna be my number one lover. Sleeping night, making love to each other. With the lights on top of the covers. Just me and you, babe. And I feel like you're my
Love you to Reese's Pieces.
Get you a word. Nana nana boo boo.
Hello. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm talking on my phone, so I don't know if you can hear me. If I'm leaving work right now. On my way to school. I'm on my way to class. So you said yes, you can hear. Oh, okay. Hope it's not too much background noise. Like I said, I'm in my car, so hopefully it's not a lot of background noise. I hope everybody's doing well on today. Don't have any road rage. uh, he talked about a lot of interesting topics. Some people probably overlooked his channel because it wasn't in the BS. He talked a lot about his culture and things that were going on in the world. He was a very highly intelligent man, and he passed, I think, I don't know if it was this week or last week. So his name is Papa Will. He's another content creator. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Montrese. Good to see you. I hadn't seen you in a minute. Rest in peace, Papa Will. It's definitely, you find out when you get older, it's like every week somebody has died, or every day somebody has died. Definitely helps you to be more thankful for the time that you had. Hey, Trenches, how are you? Definitely help you to be a little bit more thankful about your life, that you still in the land of the living. I was telling some of my coworkers today, I said, thank God I ain't on the streets, because it's cold out here. But most people that live in states that are a little get colder than this, it's just, I think, 50 something degrees in Texas today. But it's still cold to me, and I'm just thankful that I ain't on the streets. It is some things to be thankful for. Your life may not be everything that you want it to be, but it's definitely better than it could have been. So it's always something to be thankful about. But I'm not, what's going on in these YouTube streets? It's a lot going on. And Happy New Year to you, Montrese. I hope that everybody, I said it on my New Year's Live, I hope everybody has a better year than last year, that you grow spiritually, mentally, emotionally, that you take care of yourself physically. Hey, Billy. That you learn to forgive a little bit more than you did last year. Because I know forgiveness was one of my weak points. I had to really, it's really a process for me. I don't know about y'all, but I struggle in certain areas. But I am definitely learning not to make excuses for my struggles, my weaknesses, and trying to improve them, and not be full of BS. That should be everybody. Look, everybody should want to accomplish that. Stop being filled of the BS. Try to be a decent person. Treat people like you want to be treated. But hey, that's not everybody's goal. Some people's goal is to lose weight. Some people's goal is to go have enough money so they can get plastic surgery. Some people's goal is to make other people's life a miserable, a living hell. So everybody has different goals. But I know for myself, I was just like, I definitely need some areas where I definitely need to pay attention to a little bit more than I did last year. I don't make Year's resolutions. I just make goals, and I try to definitely implement the advice of people that gave me good advice and try to use it. You know what I'm saying? And to the best of my ability, not to waste no more time. A lot of people waste time. We waste a lot of time with stupidity. We waste a lot of time with foolishness that we keep doing, foolishness that we keep engaging with. I hope you guys can hear me. I hope it's not too much wind in the background. I'm definitely learning to tell the truth and be assertive and not and try not to be offensive. But the fact of the matter is, we have too many sensitive people in the world. That's why it's so quick to be counseled out here. That's why it's so easy for people to get mad and unsubscribe from you, because it's really a sensitive culture. The society and the generations that we live in has created a whole bunch of wimps. People are extremely too sensitive. I mean, overly sensitive. Every now and then, we all are sensitive to certain issues and certain things. But some of these people out here are too overly sensitive. And so it has created a generation full of wimps, full of people you can't say nothing to. You can't tell them the truth because they get upset. Like I said back in the day, sometimes depending on what it was and how a person said it, I could be extremely defensive. But now I'm learning, now don't get defensive, especially if people trying to help you. When people being malicious, when people being rude, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the times, you just have to, I would say, look at the message and what they're telling you, and try to figure out the intent. Everybody's intent is not to hurt or harm you. Hey Hassan, hi Colton. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. I'm driving, so I think that's Colton. Hi you. I appreciate you coming through. But everybody's intent is not to hurt you. And maybe the other live, maybe some people got offended. I really don't care. When I say things, I say it from the heart. And it's also because of the things that I have experienced being on YouTube and dealing with people. And a lot of the times, dealing with people is not a pretty sight. Anytime you're dealing with people, you're gonna have problems. You're going to have people that come in your life with the right motives. Some people come in your life with the wrong motives, and you got to figure out. Hey Blaze, you got to figure out which one is which. Okay, that's the hard part, because you got some people that are really good pretenders. They can pretend like they are the nicest person in the world. They can say the right things. They can do the right things. And you're thinking, oh, this person really has my best interest at heart, or this person really likes me for who I am. Just to find out that no, they don't. They just trying to get close to you so they can get some information and then spread it. Maybe to the person that you don't like, and maybe just to people in general because they messy. and they're hateful. So those are some of the things that I have experienced on here. Then you always got those people that try to find a problem with you. They don't even know all the information, but because they feel a way about you, they already was suspect about you. They're gonna go on with the narrative of what somebody else said. Hey, chicky chickadee. Hey, Naomi, good to see you. So you got those people, you got those people that they gotta find a reason. So when they find that little bit of reason for them to do what they do, that ish, they'll do it. Some people you'll be surprised, especially those you thought you were really cool with. So that's why I said don't ever be surprised with stuff. If you ain't surprised with stuff in real life, just think how you operate in real life, for the most part, operate like that in on YouTube. And that's what I was talking about the other day. So some people got offended, especially maybe some content creators. But at the end of the day, because I have dealt with so many fake people, and I tried not to turn into being fake, that is my experiences. So I can only tell you my experiences. I have met some really good people on here. Um, some of them I still associate with and I have on my platform. I have met some really authentic people from what I know of them to be, because they just been, how some people are consistent. So when people are consistent, they're likely that's the authentic them, right? I always talk about people's consistency, and if they don't have no consistency, then it might be a problem. Hey, Big Chicago, I hope I spoke to you, Blaze. So when you see people lack consistency and being themselves and really showing you their true colors, they show they like Jekyll and Hyde, the Joker or whatever, you definitely need to run. Run. And when I say I don't want no new friends on YouTube, that's exactly what I mean. So, people get offended by that, but I'm in the season in my life where I'll get right up in your face and tell you, I'm at the season in my life where I just don't care. My goal is not to intentionally hurt people that have done nothing to me, but my attention is to just basically tell the truth on how I see it. So some people may like it and some people may not, and that's okay. We all different. So I'm just not gonna be full of the BS anymore and trying to walk on eggshells with people because I just want to get along with folks. Forget all that. Some people you ain't meant to get along with, and some people you are. So the people I'm meant to get along with, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get along with them. People I'm not, I'm just not. So glad I'm driving with y'all today. Y'all help me to kind of stay calm so I don't act a total fool out here. Because the way some of these people drive, you wonder, are most of these people in special ed? So, yeah. I just been, hey, Capital C, Happy New Year. I haven't seen you in a minute. Yeah, and no offense to my people in special ed, because I teach special ed, so I have a little more heart for the intellectual disabled. But I definitely, I saw so much mess and foolishness on here. Sometimes you may create it and you don't even know it, right? One thing I learned on here is to keep your mouth quiet. And if you have something to share, make sure you know who you're sharing it to. Because everybody that smiles, everybody that says they love you, they like you, yeah, it's not always the case. So sometimes you can get involved with mess because You may be opening your mouth to the wrong person. That part. So when you say do those things, then people put you in this, right? Because you gave an opinion on something or somebody, you know. And then you don't know what person's motives is. Then you in a whole storyline, you didn't even plan on being in. So I thought yesterday was, well, no, whenever I did that live the other day when I was talking about that, I'm not getting intertwined with these folks on here. Make your friendships very slim to none. I got a few people, very few, I can count on one hand that I will deal with personally. That's it. That's it, and that's all. You know, you definitely have to be careful, like you are of your circle in the real world. You gotta have to be careful of your circle on YouTube. That's why. Do you notice that some people they stay in the bushes? There's a reason why people stay in the bushes. Number one, when you in the bushes, you can see everything. You can see all different sides. You're not engaging as far as like giving your opinion, um, maybe being loyal to somebody that you really don't know to be loyal to. And when you're in the bushes, you can kind of see everything that's going on, and you can make better. I would say um, decisions and on who you will deal with, who you will support. You can also see it for what it is when you're not like really upfront, like involved in the situation. So I think that if I could turn back the hands of time, I'm not saying that I wouldn't be a content creator, but I think that how I would have started out, I would have definitely stayed in the bushes. And then when I was ready, if you know, I would then make hate the beef. I would maybe do content. But if I was smart, like I'm a little bit better off now when I'm thinking about this stuff. I would have stayed in the bushes. I would have definitely stayed in the bushes. I wouldn't have joined no discords. I wouldn't have joined no chats. The only time y'all would have knew my name, Selena, is when I had a platform. Then y'all be like, where she come from? But I know everything going on because I peeped everything out from the bushes. So I have more of a, I would say, better view of what's going on. Hello, Adriana. Oh, what is this? Hey, I'm sorry. No, Antonio. How you doing, Mr. Antonio? I don't know where I got Adriana. I guess I had my a friend of my that was named Adriana. I'm sorry, Antonio. You're not no woman. Forgive me for that. Yeah, I would have stayed in the bushes, and I definitely would have not, you know, been known. Um, but since I did it the way I did it, didn't know no better. Stupid. See, I was about to say an ugly word. Ooh, I'm doing better, y'all. I got a long way to go, but I'm tell you, some of these folks is retarded. Let me get over here. I'm sorry. I hate these. Come on, so I can go. Look at this dumb idiot. Hopefully this person will not hit me. Okay, now I'm back. Yeah, I told y'all road rage. I hate when you stopping at these four stop, you know, the four stop ways when I'm like, these people don't know the etiquette of stopping. Anyway, Who goes first? Who goes last? Who goes next? That kind of stuff. Just as dumb as a box of rocks. Shoot. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I don't even know. Oh, okay. Yeah, what I was saying was I would have stayed in the bushes. I wouldn't got close to no content creator. I wouldn't have been bothered. Cause honey, these folks ain't normal. Um, I would have just stayed out the way. You know what I'm saying? I would have stayed out the way, mind my business, and that's how you stay out of trouble. Anytime you stay out the way, you're not seen. Most of the time, you can stay out of trouble, and that's exactly what I should have did, y'all. Calm down, speed racer. Yeah, no, these people act like they are just on crack or something. Uh, but yeah, I definitely would have stayed on out the way. But we live and we learn. So the things I went through, it actually is helping me to develop thicker skin. I hate when these people they coming off the freeway and they going super fast. Not but anyway, I learned to definitely have a little bit thicker skin. Um, what else? I learned. I learned to pick people wisely, the people that I need to talk to, and who I don't need to talk to. And a lot of times, you just gotta learn to be quiet because some of these folks you don't know who you're talking to. Right, Antonio, you don't know who you're talking to. You know, you really don't. I have never been so fooled in my life finding out how so many people are just two-faced on here. They real two-faced. That's why I said stay to yourself. Stay to yourself. But I met some good people. I met some cool people on here too. I'm glad that I did. I met some cool people. Some people that I've helped, I'll never help again. I ain't gonna say never. I just say I won't. I will not. Hey Shirley. But yeah, capital C, you definitely learning and not being stupid again is definitely priceless. Because if you go through a situation and you never learn anything, you're wasting your time. You're wasting a lot of energy being stupid. You continue to be in Stupidville. And I said I wasn't going to continue to do that. I said I was going to continue to, to not be stupid a second time, a second or a third time. That just doesn't make any sense. I'm not in my 20s, y'all. So when you get past 20, you in your 30s, a half, 40, 50, 60, whatever, eventually you need to get it. Okay? Eventually you need to get it. So I'm getting it and I'm proud of myself. I'm really proud of myself. You know, another thing, I'm proud of myself that I didn't give up. That I didn't let all the mess that people was trying to drag me in, or all the mess that people was trying to pull me in, or all the things when I felt like I could trust certain people, and they ended up, spitting in my face. I'm glad that I didn't give up. Hey, Ricky, I'm glad that I didn't give up. I'm glad that I remained consistent with number one, who I was, consistent with being determined regardless of how I'm feeling. You know how many times I wanted to quit YouTube? I really wanted to quit YouTube a year ago because I'm like, I can't deal with these type of people. I'm not not made like this. I don't operate like this. I don't even deal with people in real life like this, right? It's been so many times I wanted to quit, and I was just like, "Nah, Selena, you a fighter, literally, and not literally, but in real life, I'm a fighter." Most people won't believe it because they think you're too cute. You wear you got your nails done. You got your lace front on. Whatever. You got your makeup on. People think you too cute. But what people didn't really know that because of certain things that I've been through and some experiences I'll never tell you. You know, I'm on a platform, a public platform that I can't really just tell, hey CP3, the things that I've been through. You know, some things I will and some things I won't. But some things I'm just not going to talk about because that's something that I hold dear to me. Unless it's something that I feel that I should tell to help somebody. What's up, Sneeze? And so when since me being a fighter, there's just certain things I'm just not going to give up. Not going to give up. One thing I learned one thing I learned from my brother-in-law that I will take with me forever until I, breathe my last breath. You never give up. Never. Unless God call you home, then that's your time to give up. But if you still got air, breath in your body, never give up. Only the weak could give up. you know and that's kind of what I learned in life. You kind of see that when people are battling cancer and they're fighting to stay alive. They're on a breathing machine to kind of help them to breathe. Hey Carl, my call. Hey Denise. They on a breathing machine. Come on, girl, I'm trying to park. They on a breathing machine trying to breathe. And they're fighting for their life, some people are. That's what that kind of stuff teaches me. Some people, hey Denise, life with Tashana, I'm sorry. I have a Tashana. When I saw my brother-in-law fight for his life and fighting to breathe, I said, if this man could fight for his life, not giving up, trying to fight to breathe, and I have little minute problems, stuff that I can fix within a minute, or I can adjust my mindset, right? And this man fighting to breathe, and I'm giving up just because people are saying this, people are doing this. Forget about people. At the end of the day, what about what you want to do with your life? What kind of decisions you want to make? You want to make your decisions on what people say about you, what people do to you, or do you want to make your decisions on who you are? See who I am? Like I told you, I was a fighter. I didn't give up easily, and I still don't. So why would I allow other people to make me want to give up? So when you see people fight to live, fight to breathe so that they can stay alive, what your problems are very minute considering fighting for your life, literally. So that put some perspective in my mind to never give up, regardless of how dark it seems, regardless of how you just sick and tired and you just is like, I can't do it no more. There's been so many days I told my friend Denise and even Chicky and Cece, and I was like, I don't think this is for me. I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do this. And they would always encourage me, girl, Don't let these people stop you from doing what you want to do on your channel. Don't let these people stop you from talking. Don't let these people stop you from being yourself. And thank God I had people like that, because if I didn't, I would have left a year ago. Because I was tired, I was sick and tired. I couldn't reach out and touch these people. And even if I could reach out and touch these people and whoop their ass, like, what else after that? I probably would be in jail. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And that would alter my life, my career, even in the future career that I have. So it's like, I had to look at it all. I had to look at everything. And so sometimes God will have you to look at other situations so you can kind of not compare, but sometimes you can kind of look at it and it will give you a different perspective. Hey, Miss V, to stop complaining and do what you can do, because your problems right now is minute. You're not in the hospital dying, you know, hoping that you can live another day. You are pretty much healthy, vibrant. You have opportunities, and the only thing you might have to do is adjust your mindset. And a lot of times I had to adjust my mindset. And my mindset was forget folks. It was another word that I was going to say. Forget folks and keep moving forward. The only person you got to impress is the God above. Other than that, hey, everybody else has to take a seat. Everybody else has to get in line. That's what I'm learning. So I was just thankful that even though I hate to have experiences like that, especially when you see people you love that's in those type of situations, it do give you a different kind of perspective on how you see life and how you move accordingly, you know, after that. But I'm thankful to God. I'm thankful to the people that I had in my life that told me, forget these folks. Forget these folks. Do you. And if people don't like what you have to say, if people don't like how you do your stuff, if people think your stuff is boring and not entertaining, if people don't get nothing from what you got to say, forget those folks. Do you, and go and go on about your day in your life. So, hey, Mr. Kimmy. So, and shout out to all of the women content creators in my chat. Mr. Kimi has some uh, really good content, as well as Cheeky. Uh, she has a lot of historical information that people overlook. So check those people out. Yes, right, that part. And yeah, like I said, so it just teaches you a lot. And I'm glad that I got better and not bitter. So there's a thing in life when you go through things, and some people become bitter. And how you know they're bitter is like everything they say is so negative. They're always, you know, have something negative to say. They're always talking down on people. They're always, you know, just being having a nasty personality, and that's how you know they're bitter from what life has did to them, or what they think life has did to them. Look, life has not been a bed of roses for me. I don't know about you, but what I did decide to do when I said I was a fighter, I also decided not to be bitter. And that's something that you actually have to decide to not be. You have to decide to be better than you was bitter. It's easy to be bitter. It's easy to be negative. It's easy to be ugly to other people. That's the easiest thing to do. Even though you exert a lot of energy doing that, it's still very easy to be ugly to someone. But what's hard sometimes is to keep pushing. Or what's hard sometimes is to be nice and or kind to people that that you don't like, or kinds of people that you know that have used you, or you feel have mistreated you in some kind of way. Now that's to me, that's hard. I'm just saying. Sometimes I'm there and sometimes I'm not, and hopefully I'll get there. But today I'm struggling. I'm struggling, but I'm getting there. Because really, to be honest with you, it's easy to be ugly to people, but it's even harder to me to be kind of folks that you have really wronged you. That's the hard part for me. But I did make the decision not to be bitter, but to be better. Um, each and every time I come on here, I hope that you guys can see, hey Jack, I hope that you guys can see a better person and not somebody that continuously to keep going and crashing out every 5 minutes. And you're like, okay, she was just fine just a minute ago. Now she going off and cussing off at the mouth. And some people probably thought I was mad the other day, but really I was just passionate about what I was saying because of the things that I experienced. You know, a lot of times I'm not upset. I'm just passionate about what I've been through, and how people I see can be full of shit. You know what I'm saying? Some of the people that you don't think is full of shit is full of shit. Hell, at times I probably was full of shit. So I had to kind of like get myself together. You know, I'm not one of those people that's always pointing at other folks. I point at myself first most of the time. Now, some of the time it's blatantly another person's fault. I ain't gonna get, hey, look, I ain't gonna blame that on me. That's you. But some stuff it can be you. Um, but I said in 2025, let's not be full of shit anymore. And forgive me if it's vulgar for me to say that. So maybe I should say full of the manure. Hey Tay, maybe that's a better word to say. Don't be full of manure instead of the don't be full. That's what my grandmother would say. Or my aunt Tia, she would say, they full of shit. So some people are, and even we have probably been full of it. Um, you know. So I said, I'm gonna check me first. But one thing I decided, I'm not gonna be bitter about stuff that has happened to me. If anything, I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be wiser. I'm gonna have more determination. I'm gonna be more strategic. See, when you go through things, it's not to keep you dumb. It's to actually for you to get wiser and learn from it. So you don't do it the next time, and you learn how to do it differently. So I want to be wiser. Hey, writers. I want to be more determined, more strategic. Um, and I just want to be a person that whatever I do, I'm conquering whatever I choose to go into. So, and that makes your haters even more mad. That makes them really get upset. Right, Carl? Go take a laxative, a spiritual laxative, to get all that bullshit out, and you might feel better. I know when I don't get it out, I'm constipated and I'm cranky and I'm irritable, right? So a lot of people are cranky and irritable and bitter because they got all that shit in them and they can't get it out. So they need to take a spiritual laxative to get that shit out. And if you heard it from somebody else, they probably got it from me. So, as Ringo would say, Ringo TV. If they got it from somebody, if you heard it from somebody about a spiritual laxative and getting that shit out of them because they constipated, they got it from Selena. Okay, So I don't want to be full of ish. Um, so I said, you know what? There's some things I got to get rid of. There's some things this season. I would say for me, I had to get rid of some people even before the season came. Even before 2025. I moved on. I already knew. These people. This person ain't a part of my. Ain't a part of my season this coming year. So hey, let's just go ahead and cut it out right now. Yeah, they need a spiritual laxative. Get all that bullshit out. Then they'll feel better and they'll act better. See, when you got all that bullshit, you got a lot of toxins in your body. And that's why people are the way they are. They still got trauma when they was 3 years old, when they was 20 years old, and bringing it on to when they 50 years old. They still in rested development. Hey Mika, still in rested development, being being full of shit, you know. So when you get that spiritual laxative, when you decide that it's time for you to move on, when you decide it's time for you to heal and become a better person, then you will make steps to do what you need to do to get all that shit out of you. And again, I don't mean to be vulgar. Um, I have to take a spiritual laxative every now and then. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking to you the way I'm talking to you right now. See, I don't believe in telling you something that I ain't trying myself or doing myself at the time, or present or in past tense. I tell you about things that I am currently doing. So you don't have to worry about me doing what I need to do. That's why I said just a few minutes ago, if you heard me, I deal with me first before I try to deal with other people. Okay? So and I don't say anything different from that. So if anybody lies, say, well, she need to deal with her own shit. I just said it. Okay. Hey, Golden. A lot of people need to practice active listening. Hey, Genesis. And they will hear what I said and not what they want to hear. But anyway, I definitely learned to deal with me first because I got my own problems. So I definitely don't need to be putting somebody else's problems on me. Hey, Clean. And a lot of people, I know I have some people, especially, friends of mine that think I'm funny. And I'm like, I'm just telling how I see it. I didn't think it would be funny, but okay. Okay. I just be being me. So, yep. You gotta get that spiritual laxative. So, um, I don't even know how I got here, but anyway, um, like I said, I just really see some things, and I had kind of was talking about it yesterday. So for those that I wasn't trying to offend, you know who you are. Everybody on this app is not full of manure. It's a lot of There's some decent people on here. There's just few and far in between. And those you might think is decent and good people may not be so good and decent. But hey, you'll have to figure that out on your own time. But I'm definitely not worried about people and what they got going on. I definitely want to make sure that I don't become what I hate or I don't become what I dislike. I'll say that. I dislike fake people, so let me not be fake with y'all, okay? I dislike, I'm gonna say hate two-faced people, so let me not be two-faced. And I really do try to work on it. If I can't tell you how I feel, um, you know, if I can't tell you how I feel in front of your face, then I shouldn't really be talking behind your back, right? Hey, C boy. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. You know, some people have some. To me, I can pronounce some words, and some words I'm like, ooh, talk about Texas tongue twisters. Some of that I got a Texas tongue twister, honey. My tongue be twisting. I can't even get some words right, and I'm like, how you gonna be educated and can't pronounce certain words? Mm-hmm. And I'm an avid reader. See, boy, see, boy. I'm gonna get it right. Maybe Chicky can help me with it. Um, but yeah, I'm just talking. I'm not really. I like I said, I got my classes at 5:30, and I sure do hate it. I really want to go home, or maybe go to. I really don't want to go to the gym. I'd rather go to the gym than I would go into class. But my class is at 5:30, so I was just like, I might as well get on live and say hello and support anybody want to bless me. If you can, you can. I ain't gonna be like I ain't gonna be like some of these YouTubers. I done been on here what Savoy. Savoy. Okay. Savoy. I got that right. Savoy. Mm-hmm. That's a cool name. Savoy. I got it right. Yay. Once you show me how to pronounce it, I can do it. I might forget the next time, Savoy. So just remind me. But I'm not talking about too much. Anybody that want to come up and talk with me a little bit before I go into class, you're more than welcome. Like I said, I ain't doing nothing. I'm just trying to get to. Let's see. I'm gonna probably leave my vehicle about 5:20. My class starts at 5:30. And thank you guys for joining me because I was able to get to school safely. And yeah. But yeah, I just like I said, in life you learn so many things. You really and if you don't learn, you really kind of intellectual you're intellectual disabled. I say don't stay in Stupidville for too long. I mean, we all been stupid every now and then, but don't just stay there. I used to have, and y'all probably ever heard of me. You said eating tacos. Y'all ever heard of me talk about this lady, Miss Ruth? You know, I always got stories, y'all. Miss Ruth, she would come up to my aunt's beauty salon, and I used to wash hair. I used to wash people's hair. You know, set them up for my aunt to do their hair, right? And so wash and then condition or blow dry their hair, get them kind of set up. And Miss Ruth was Miss Ruth was probably, well, she probably was 80. She was still coming up to the beauty shop getting her hair done, and her hair was jet black. She would come and get her hair jet black every time. And Miss Ruth would always tell me, she said, well, she would always ask me, Selena, you're not being stupid, are you? I'm like, why does this lady ask me that every time she sees me? But I guess she knew, well, I'm young and I have the tendency to be stupid. So she would always ask me that. And I never asked her, why you ask me that, Miss Ruth? But I would always tell her, maybe, or no, not this time. But she would always ask me that. So every time I feel like I'm about to do something stupid, I always think of Miss Ruth. Miss Ruth would always ask me, Selena, you ain't doing nothing stupid, are you? I'd be like, I don't know. Or no, not today. I'm learning. I'm learning. Like I said, it's so much stuff going on this app, but stuff going on in my real life that needs tending to. So a lot of the stuff that these people are doing and going through different things on here, I don't even want to get involved. Now every now and then, when my name gonna still somehow pop up. I don't know why, but it do. Certain things, some things are not so bad, but some things I'm like, I wasn't even I wasn't even there. Then somebody say, "Oh, your name popped up." I'm like, why? But I'm like, this is interesting. So that's why I enjoy making the kind of content that does not get reviewed by people sometimes, because I just don't get it. I'm good. I do want to grow, but sometimes I don't. I don't know. I don't know if that's fear, or if that's just, just trying to stay out the way. Because sometimes when you're known, when people see your name, or when they see people playing your content, you're talked about a lot. And I don't know if I really want that. And it could be good. It'd be good, but you're open to a lot of criticism. You're open to a lot of trolling. You're open to a lot of jealousy and hatred or envy when you are, when your name is getting out there, your face is getting out there. Um, so since I just have a little small fraction of how that feels, I don't know if I would like to even be on the bigger scale of things sometimes. And it could be fear. So I have to really address that if that is what I'm dealing with, because sometimes fear, it sneaks up on you. And even though we say we shouldn't care what people say, every now and then, to an extent, we do care. But I really want to get to a point where I only care for the people that I care about, um, how they feel about me, rather than people that don't know me. You know, you have to have a balance. You have to have an I don't care attitude, but at the same time, you got to care to an extent for the people that you care about. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Favor. Like, I wouldn't want a lot of my true supporters to be like, oh my God, I'm so disappointed with her. She's changed in a negative way. Like, I wouldn't want nobody, like, I wouldn't want you guys thinking that about me, really, to be honest with you. So I do care to that extent, but I can't really care about all of the other criticism for people that don't matter. But at the end of the day, to an extent, sometimes we do. Nobody likes to be every time people speak of you, be something negative either. So sometimes, I battle with that, and I feel like I'm hypocritical to an extent when it comes to that. And sometimes I feel like I may have some fear there too. So I'm definitely gonna have to observe and really check that out to see if I'm really, am I afraid of success because of what comes with it. A lot of us don't go into different things because we're afraid, number one, that we'll fall flat on our face, or all of the negativity that comes with it. So I'm definitely I don't know, you know but I do have to be real with myself. I think that sometimes in life you do have to have a balance, like I said, and you do have to care to a certain extent the people that you care about, caring about how they feel about you to an extent, but and that's why I don't like y'all. I can cam up right now and show you. I ain't got no makeup on. I have my natural hair today. But a lot of times I don't even be want to cam up because people be all up in you. I mean, I guess what else they gonna do? But They be all up in your face, critiquing your chin, critiquing your hairline, critiquing if you got edges, critiquing if your eyebrows is done, critiquing if your mouth is crooked, critiquing if your skin is clear or spotty. I'm like, oh, I don't know. Sometimes I don't even like camming up. People weird. They all look observing you and breaking you down. You're supposed to really be breaking you down. So I'm like, honey, sometimes I don't even want to be bothered with being on camera. I'd rather you just hear my voice. Maybe if I get on camera showing some boobs and stuff, that probably bring a crowd in, but I really don't even want to do that. If I walked around with a little short onesie, a breast all out. You know how some of these women are on here? I don't know how they uh get away with it on YouTube, and they haven't got flagged or anything for it and indecent um dress. And they just I was looking at something, I'm like, this girl, she basically naked, showing all her titties and having this real short skirt on, and well, short, she had some shorts on showing her butt and stuff. She had like a million, no, she had a million subs, but she had like um 1,500 views, or she had, no, it was like, I think she had like 12K or something like that. It was something like that. But I was just like, how is it, that you can get away with it on YouTube? And I thought about it. I said, well, maybe I should try it. But I said, no, that's not really me. I don't really, I'm like that privately, but to actually be public with all my body showing, like, I think that would be a little bit much for me. And then I'm sitting up here every now and then talking about God and Jesus, but I'm walking around here like a thought or like a porn star. I think that would be sending mixed messages. So I said, no, I don't think I should be doing that. Yeah, indecent exposure. I couldn't think of the word at the time. I said indecent dress. But yeah, I said, I don't know, that would be a great idea, talking about God and then coming up here with some booty shorts and you know, looking like I'm Megan the Stallion or something like that, coming up here with my platform heels, stilettos, and stuff like that. I think that would be a little much, but I don't know. I just think it's sending mixed messages. But I probably could make some good views and some money off of it. But that's just not me. So I gotta be true to me at the end of the day, right? I gotta be true to me. So there's certain things I just won't be able to do because I gotta be true to me. So, mhm. So thank God tomorrow I don't have to go to school tomorrow. Thank God for that. I will definitely I need to do a membership live. That's what I need to do. Need to do a membership live. I have all my members on here to be a part of it. But I gotta find something worth doing so you guys will want to join. Um, I think I might find something to do this weekend. It just depends. Um, because it's gonna be 20 degrees Saturday. So I really want to stay in. If it's 20 degrees, I ain't trying to go nowhere. I like to be in that warm house. But I need to do something for members only. I ain't talking about no strip tease. I'm sure the ladies don't want to see that. But I definitely want to do something fun, something different. So I'm gonna think about it. Because I just don't want people paying for memberships and they're like, well, what is it actually good for? Uh-huh. Now, some of the stuff I have on memberships is me cutting up. I'm talking about certain people that I had to address at the time. I didn't have to. I just wanted to because I felt like it. But I guess y'all just want to hear me talk because nobody said they want to come up. So that's another thing. Why y'all like hear? Why y'all don't ever want to come up? Y'all just like hearing me talk. It's interesting. Some people have platforms. People love coming on their panel. On mine, people be scared. Then you got the folks that's scared to come in the chat. They like to ghost watch. They just want to ghost watch. They want to hear what I have to say. If I, well, she talking about me. This year, guys, I'm gonna be addressing people. So if I am talking about somebody, I will address them this time. I'll address them by name. I'm not gonna do no subliminals. I'm not gonna do no subliminals. What's up, Chill? How you? I'm doing good. On my way to class, and I just wanted to come through and say hello to y'all. Say hello to y'all. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna be thinking about that live. What I'm gonna do coming up. Well, I want to do members live because I have been saying that last year and I never did it. But like I said, I definitely want to do it this year. Do something different. I'm good, Chill. Like I said, I can't wait till this class is over. Ready for May already. I'm praying. Thought I was gonna be graduating this summer. I might be graduating the winter of next year. No, the winter of this year. So no, wait a minute. Okay, it's gonna be the summer. Oh, the fall. The fall of next year, hopefully. The fall of next year I'll be graduating. Yeah, I'm gonna do something for members. I'm gonna do something for members only. Where y'all can see me. Maybe I can go to a place. Y'all can kind of interact with me on live. So the people that want to troll me, they'll have to pay. You said, Selena, I'm going live Friday. We're gonna have some grown folks conversation. Oh, okay. Hopefully I will definitely be around. I definitely will come through and show you some love. I don't know if a Chicky, if you're still here, you can put your channel in the chat. I always tell every mod that I have here that's a content creator, put your channel in the chat so people can sub up to you. If you can, put Chill's channel in the chat. I like to, I even though I don't want no new friends, I don't mind networking. I don't mind networking, especially people that I support. So if you can put his link in the chat, if you can put your link in the chat, Cheeky. I don't know if Miss Akima is still here. She can put her link in the chat. Whoever. But Tay, this is my first time seeing you. So thank you for either joining the membership on your own, I think, or maybe somebody blessed you. Because sometimes I have, but don't judge me for the old content. I had some moments where I let the venom out. So sorry. But it happens. I'm learning to be more accountable for my actions. I'm learning not let people play me like a puppet, but sometimes I will address some things because I feel like they need to be addressed. This is my third. I think I've been wow since I saw you alive. Oh, okay. Thank you for coming through. Shoot. A lot of times people don't have to not only sub up to you, they don't have to join your membership. So that's a blessing. Anyway, because most people they're like, I ain't gonna shoot, I ain't gonna give you no $2. I think my membership was like started out $2.99. Some people just real, they don't do that membership thing, which I understand, especially when it comes with your card on all these different websites and stuff. And then some people just don't want to do it because they just don't. Then some people just cheat. They ain't gonna do jack. Now it is some people they will watch you, and then they'll be sub to you. They'll watch and see what you have to say if you're talking about somebody they know, so they can go back and report. Or they can't stand you, but they still watch you, and after they finish hearing what you had to say, then they unsub. So, hey, it is what it is. It's some weird times out here and weird people. Um, but I thank you for the supporters that I do have over here. Um, y'all are the people besides some of my family and friends, and my faith in God and my faith in myself, that I kept going. If it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for you guys, I would definitely have quit a long time ago. I would have quit when I only had 200 subs. When I only had 200 subs, and then I got up to a 500, and I was like, okay, so maybe people are listening to me. I don't know. And then when I got up to 1,000, I was like, oh, okay, well, all right. I might be doing something a little right. I mean, I don't have all the bells and whistles, but maybe some people like to hear what I have to say. I don't know. You know, I may not be too boring for some people, because some people don't want to hear a person just keep talking, and they like, okay, well, what else? I don't have any drops. I need to figure out how to do that. Right, chill. I don't have any drops. I don't have any sound machines and all of that. I can make some sounds if that's what y'all want, but that don't sound right. But I definitely don't have anything that I don't know. Maybe I'm shortchanging myself. I don't know. But I was telling one content creator, I'm like, I don't need to be on your platform. You're good. Like, I don't feel like I would draw in the crowd. If anything, people might leave because they can't stand you that much. So maybe I'm shortchanging myself, but I'm just looking at how I see what people are drawn to. I don't have a lot of drama on here unless I'm addressing the issue, or somebody comes on my platform and want to act like little kids instead of grown folks, and people want to see that. So they'll jump over here, and then you start seeing 100 people in the chat. You're like, oh, something's going on. If there's 100 people in my chat, it's not because they want to hear good storytelling. It's not because they want to hear what I learned or what's going on in the news and all that. They want to hear. They want to hear some people going back and forth and cussing the other person out, and exposing people's business. That's what they really want to hear. So I can't do it. I'm sorry. Thank you, Cheeky. I appreciate you. Shout out to Cheeky. Cheeky has been one of my long-standing YouTube friends. Um, we've not always agreed, but we always got along, and I thank God for Cheeky and a few other people that I deal with behind the scenes. But Cheeky has always been there. She's never acted different. She's not that overly sensitive. She meets people where they are, and thank God for that. Yes, indeed. You need to meet people like that. People that they meet you where you are. What do you say? I come because you be going through some of the things I go through. You are relatable. Thank you. Thank you to Life with Tashana. I appreciate you for that because sometimes you wonder, are you even and making an impact on people's lives, or or do you have anything to offer? Sometimes. So I appreciate you for saying that I'm relatable because I go through stuff just like anybody else. I don't care if you're ugly, if you're pretty, gorgeous, if you're fugly, whatever you think you are, whatever people call you. We all go through things, and we all, to an extent, should be transparent enough about certain things we go through, so people can see that we're human, just like anybody else. Good looking people got problems like not good looking people. uh, Fat people got problems like skinny people got problems, and I'm not trying to be offensive. Beauty is objective. So um we all got issues. Sometimes we have to learn to be transparent to an extent so people can see that we're just just like the other person, just like me and you. We're all, one thing we have in common: we're gonna have problems. That's gonna be one thing everybody has. I don't care if you're rich or you poor. We all got problems, you know. Um, but this year for me, and I hope this year coming for you guys, I hope that we all can also accept accountability when need to be, because nobody is all the way right. Nobody has it all the way together. So there's no reason for us to be so self-righteous and so judgmental to where we forget that we sometimes miss the mark too. You know, I miss the mark. I'm a hypocrite at times. Some of the things I complain about other people, I might struggle my own darn self. So hey, we all in this boat together, to be honest with you. And when things get really bad, like I think they will in a few years, and I don't mean to be pessimistic about it, I'm just being truthful. We all gonna need somebody, one way or the other. So don't think you better than nobody, cause baby, we all got issues. All got issues. Well, guys, I appreciate you for coming through. If you like, share, and subscribe, I really appreciate that. I also appreciate it if you want to send something to my Cash App. I appreciate that too. I appreciate everybody that came in this chat to show some love and some support. Whether you chatted in the chat or you pressed the like button, or you gave me a view, and hopefully you will sub up. I'll be having some other content. I was just coming on here just talking. This is a little bit of story time slash ride along slash encouragement slash I don't know what else. I did tell you guys, get you some spiritual laxatives. That could be meditating, praying, reading your Bible, whatever you read, positive affirmations. Get you some positive laxatives in your life and get all that toxic bullshit, oops, toxic, manure out of your system, and get you some spiritual laxatives so you can be better. We can all be better people. And hopefully this helpful will not hit my car, so I won't have to get ignorant with her and while I'm on live. Okay, because some of these people don't know how to drive, I see. But anyway, guys, love you to Reese's Pieces. I will talk to you guys later. Like I said, like, share, and subscribe, and I hope you press the notification button. If I'm not your cup of tea, I understand. We're all different. But hopefully I'll be somebody's cup of tea. Again, this was just a ride along. I'm just talking. So nobody want to hit my link. So I said I'm finna go on I'm finna park a little closer because some of these people are leaving, thank God. So I can get in this class and get what I need to get so I can get home. Cause honey, whew, started back this semester. Oh my gosh. God give me the strength. Give me the strength. Cause I definitely need it. Cause who don't want to study and write papers is Selena. I hate writing papers. My professors always say I'm a good writer, but I hate writing papers, research papers. They are annoying. Some of these teachers don't have lives, apparently, because they have you doing all these darn papers. So I'm not looking forward to that. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to get that paper. So I'll talk to you guys later. And yeah, love you to Reese's Pieces. Like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to press my cash app, you're more than welcome to do. I ain't complaining. Selena, I think it's Selena Star. Yeah. And if you have time, join my membership. I want to do something this coming weekend where I'm out and about and you can actually see me. Yeah. And out and about having a good time. So that should be interesting. So please sub up to show me some support on that end if you can. But yeah, talk to you guys later. Bye. Selena.
It's a vibe, baby. Oak Cliff girl. Can't make you change my world. Damn, you're so fine, girl. Oak Cliff girl. Put them heels on and prove.
Welcome to Selena's Couch, where you are welcome to be free to be yourself. So you can lay your head on my couch, on my pillows.
It's all good, we can do whatever we wanna do now. I'm in my bag right now, and I got a feeling, babe, yeah. You gon' be my number one lover. Spend the night making love to each other. With the lights on top of the covers. Just me and you, babe. And I feel like you're my
Love you to Reese's Pieces.
Get you a word. Nana nana boo boo.